think that syrup in a Moscow Mule would have that much difference in the taste because of the lemon, or the lime, sorry. But it does. It just takes it to the next level. It almost turns it into candy. So I know Fish Like Tarzan. I know you can't have any of that stuff, but even maple milk. So I love drinking maple milk. So I've been drinking almond milk for a couple of years now. So I will actually take almond milk instead of put a chocolate sauce in it, like Hershey's chocolate sauce. I'll put maple syrup in it, and it's awesome. Yeah, Cabin Girl, you said old fashioned. Oh, old fashions with maple syrup are so good too. So maybe you guys can kind of start to see how I put so much syrup in my body. It's because I put in everything. So says to message the recipe. He likes those. I'll do that. I'll send you that recipe. I'll just make a note here. All right. Okay, so how many hours? I told you guys, 260 hours worth of work. So if we do the math, 260 standard labor rates are $40 an hour, right? 260 hours times $40 an hour is $10,400 worth of work. And I can tell you, I only made, and I'll tell you guys this stuff because everything's on the table. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I only made $2,000 worth of sellable product this year. And my expenses, let's see, where's my expenses at? I thought I had it. Here it is. My expense total is $3,700. So if I don't spend another penny until the start of next season, I'll still be about $1,700 in the hole. So yeah, there's no money in it at this level. I can promise you that. That's why I want to look into the shipping very. I want to look at every single option I have because I want to make sure I can make the syrup as affordable as possible for you guys. Because there isn't, honestly, there is no money in syrup at my level. And I'm fine with that because again, for me, I just want to make the best quality syrup I can. And maybe one day, maybe if I'm lucky, take it easy, buddy. I'll let you know about that recipe, and I'll let you know when I'm ready to ship syrup to you. So maybe one day, if the good Lord is good enough to me and I count my blessings, I can have a fully operational sugar or maple syrup operation. I would love to do that. Don't get me wrong, I'm very passionate about fishing. I'm obsessed with it. I really enjoy my job that I do now, but if I could make maple syrup full time, oh, that would be so cool. And for me, it's I don't want to be rich. I mean, we're really fortunate now. My wife and I are. We've got we got two decent paying jobs, and yeah, we get by, and it helps me afford my fishing and my maple syrup addiction. So again, I love making syrup. You have to have this in your blood, honestly, guys. I mean, 260 hours worth of work to make 26 gallons of syrup. I am actually doing more work than probably some larger producers are because they have much more efficient systems than I have. They've got RO systems, they've got vacuum pumps. So the amount of labor per gallon of syrup for my setup is actually probably higher than a lot of the larger producers. And that's where it's hard for small producers like myself to compete with what's called market pricing for syrup. So you might find from local suppliers that the syrup's probably more expensive than what you're buying in the store. But again, I want you guys to understand when you buy it in the store from a bulk supplier, you lose the regional flavor. So my syrup is actually going to taste different than someone's syrup that's made on the north side of the thumb. So I'm roughly, you guys can tell I'm from Michigan, I'm roughly in this part of Michigan. So some of the families I follow, they make syrup over on the west side of the state. Their syrup is going to taste completely different than my syrup because of the regional flavor. What's up, Andy? So Andy, one of my fish lure sponsors, he just joined AW Lures. My fishing partner Mark from Team Shortshank, he actually is really good friends with Andy. So I gave my Andy's syrup to him, and he's already tried it. So yeah, he seems to like the syrup. Him and his wife, they did a couple of videos on, and they've got family that makes syrup, and they've really enjoyed it. So I definitely appreciate all the positive comments. So, what's Marine Clean Texas say? Is that your goal ultimately to make syrup full time? I would love to, but my wife doesn't think it's possible, to do it. So that's why I've started trying to create more digital content. I've got my YouTube channel started. I haven't done a lot with it yet, but I'm actually in the process. I've got a couple different videos I'm watching on how to really be efficient at making YouTube videos because I've had such a positive response in increase in following on Instagram, thanks to you guys, that I think I can make something happen with a YouTube channel where I talk about tips and tricks on maple syrup. I really want to focus on short videos, 3 to 5 minutes max, get to the point. I mean, some of the guys that I follow on social media, they make great content, they make great videos. Some of the videos they're producing get into that 15, 20, 25-minute length, and it's like, man, I love the content, but it's just really hard to pay attention for that long. So my goal with my YouTube channel, which if you guys haven't subscribed yet, I really appreciate it. It's actually Blue Jays Outdoors LLC. I'll explain why it's not Blue Jays Maple Syrup in a second, or in just a minute. So my YouTube channel is Blue Jays Outdoors LLC. And again, my focus is going to be 3 to 5 minutes max on some of these videos. There might be like my one on my Excel spreadsheet was maybe 6 minutes long, but I don't want to go more than 8 to 10 minutes. Again, I know there's a lot of stuff coming at us digitally, and our attention spans can be really short. So short, sweet, to the point is my goal with my YouTube channel. The reason why I did Blue Jays Outdoors is because I do a lot of fishing and I do a lot of outdoor stuff, and I've got some sponsors like Outdoor Supplement, who is an outdoor supplements company. And we know with the fishing and the YouTube and the maple syrup, my fear was if I just created a Blue Jays Maple Syrup LLC, I couldn't incorporate all the fishing and outdoor activities. So I did Blue Jays Outdoors LLC, and then I have it doing business as Blue Jays Maple Syrup. Um, so that's why there's the two separations. So on Instagram, you guys follow me at Blue Jays Maple Syrup. On Facebook and on YouTube, it's going to be Blue Jays Outdoor LLC, because that's going to be everything outdoors that I do. Mostly fishing and maple syrup. Maybe some hunting, not really sure. Hunting for me is probably going to slow up quite a bit just because of some things going on that I don't have access to the property to use to anymore, so it is what it is. So yeah, if you guys would please follow me on Facebook if you want. My Facebook is Blue Jays Outdoor LLC, and then my YouTube channel is Blue Jays Outdoors LLC as well. So looks like my brother just joined, Madcock Wooden Forge. If you guys are really looking for some cool content on woodworking and blacksmithing, go follow my brother. He's under Madcock_wood_forge, and him and his son are doing some really cool things in the shop. And you guys saw that. Send a request. Do you want to join this conversation, Jason? I'll let you join. See if it'll work. See if we can have my brother join in. He might have did it on accident. I don't know. We'll find out. Ah, there he is.
What's up, bud? I was like trying to figure out like what the hell is the maple syrup?
So